Kenshi is the only game I've played where I can say with a straight face, a giraffe came up to me and ate me. Now, in Kenshi, that's quite a common thing, so in this world, you're going to need friends, but only a few factions are worth allying with. Today, we're looking at the anti-slavers. Are they worth it? Let's find out. The anti-slavers are a rebel group that go against every form of slavery, other than reavers of course, but we'll get into that later. The anti-slavers use martial arts mainly as their main focus, as they believe that if you can fight with your hands and legs, you can never truly be disarmed. But in Kenshi, you can literally have your arms taken off you by people wanting to wear your own skin. The anti-slavers wage an unwinnable war against the United Cities of the Traders Guild and any form of slavery. But these guys remain extremely popular for their leader, Tin Fist. Tin Fist can only be described as batshit insane, because when you talk to him and ask, "Who are you?" he'll say, "I'm Tin Fist, I've got Fist of Fury." It's like speaking to a child, but the child can kill you with one strike. He leads the anti-slavers because he was taught by a man called Gatwood the Soft that the best way to attack someone is to do it martial artedly. Gatwood the Soft never killed anyone. Tin Fist sort of relapsed and started killing a lot of people, because if you engage in combat with him, he will rip your arms off. Yeah. Now, how do we join the anti-slavers though? Joining the anti-slavers can be quite tricky, as in most cases you can't just walk up to them and say, "I want to join." We have to go speak to a man called Grey, or a hiver called Grey. Grey deals with teaching new recruits, and the easiest way to join the anti-slavers is to be enslaved yourself and then join them as a slave. I was a slave in the United Cities in my playthrough, and I then ran to the anti-slavers. They then wiped the slate clean, and then said to me, "Yeah, you can join." There are a couple of other ways, but the easiest way, other than that, is to be enemies with the United Cities, or the harder way is to turn in Bugmaster, which is quite a bit of a challenge, but yeah. Anyway, speaking to Grey as an ex-slave, we can go up to him and say, "Oh, I want to join the anti-slavers," and I recommend anyone who wants to join the anti-slavers easily to do this. Simply get enslaved, break out, run to this nice little radioactive wasteland down the bottom of the map, and then boom. He says that because we're an ex-slave, only fools deny allies and amidst a war. And their war is noble, but it's quite stupid, because they are trying to fight the biggest faction in the game with another one of the biggest factions in the game with their hands, which is not really winnable, but you know what, we admire the guy's spirit. Now, a couple of the things that we need to know that when we join the anti-slavers is that everyone with a slave pretty much hates us now. The slave traders don't like us, the United Cities don't like us, the Traders Guild don't like us. Most people do not like us now. But there are some benefits. You can now have base reinforcements sent if the United Cities or the Traders Guild decide to attack your outpost. So pretty much when they come to attack you, a detachment of anti-slaver martial artists will come to your base and defend you. But you're probably thinking, "Oh, this guy ain't even that tough. Why don't I just beat him if he's really this anti-slaver?" This is why. I was killed before I could land a single strike on Tin Fist. He ran away and someone from who I wasn't even looking at killed me. I was then enslaved by the anti-slavers. Yeah, I bet you didn't see that coming, did you? Now, what are the actual perks of joining the anti-slavers? Well, number one, you get access to all their base facilities. You will be hunted down across the whole map by most factions in the game who have slaves, but you will also get this sense of coolness. You are now the anti-slaver rebel. You can now use martial arts with pride, knowing that Tin Fist, the batshit insane robot, is on your side. Reinforcements will be sent to your base if the United Cities decide to attack you. And yeah, that's it. There is also a sort of progression with the anti-slavers which some factions don't have. If you start taking on the United Cities yourself and start killing them, then the anti-slavers will start taking over places. Let's say if you destroy Sturt or Shobatai, the anti-slavers, if the nobles of those towns are killed, the anti-slavers will then take over that area. Or if you start destroying slave camps, the anti-slavers will then start patrolling that area. And remember as well, the anti-slavers will come to your defence if they even see you being attacked in front of them. Doesn't matter if it's a single starving bandit or a leviathan, those guys will fly and eat anything. Now, here comes the question. Should you ally with the anti-slavers? Well, the answer is, if you love pain, yes, because these guys will bring you pain. You're going to be attacked by the biggest factions in the game, but at the same time, you get to hang around with this robotic fella here. If you like flying knees, super kicks, and being enslaved, and then having your arm ripped off because you can fight them with only your arms, then join these guys right here. If you don't like pain, stay as far away as these terroristic maniacs you can, because these guys bring trouble. They're cool, but they bring trouble. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment what you want to see next, or if you have any questions about Kenshi itself. Thank you, remember to have a good one.